was small, my mother was giving the chapati in the breakfast, and she was pouring the desi ghee on its top. I was eating the central part of the chapati, which was full of the ghee, and leaving the edges. My kids also eating the chapati with the butter, sometimes in the breakfast. It was 20th March, year 2018. I observed when my daughter was having the chapati with butter in breakfast. She focused on the central part of the chapati, which was soft, and ate that part and left the crust intact. I thought sometimes my kids are my greatest teachers. The life lesson which I couldn't learn from my teachers, from my life experiences, my daughter has taught me. Rather than to eat the whole chapati, as we all adults usually do, she focused only on the central part of the chapati. And she taught me the lesson that to focus on the best part of the chapati and leave the rest, and the same in our lives. She has reminded me that we are so-called the adults, the manager and the leaders, and we're spending too much time focusing on the crust of the life rather than to all the good stuff that flows in our daily life. We focus on our challenges at work, the challenges in our life, the amount of fixed expenses, the pile of the bills, the utilities bills, the school fees, which we have to pay at any cost. And we have the lack of time to do and to focus all those things which we must need to do, which are mandatory for our growth. We focus on the minor things and spending all our life playing the small games. We focus on the small things and hence execute the small. Our limited circle of thoughts do form our world, and what we focus on does grows in our lives. We spend a huge time focusing on that to whom we have to marry. And instead of this, if we focus on our qualities and our values and our self-worth, we will attract the girls to whom we will marry. If someone does something wrong in our life, if someone did something wrong in our life, we spend our whole life dwelling on this, discussing with the other people, and thinking to have opportunity to take the revenge. For instance, if you got the opportunity to take the revenge and you did, would you feel happy? Of course not. You might feel happy temporarily, but I bet your higher self and your true self will never be happy. Then what is the point in focusing on such things which doesn't give any benefit to you, neither to anyone else? If we focus on what is ugly, we attract the ugliness into our thoughts, and then into our emotions, and then ultimately it grows in our lives. If you if you are continuous recalling your old memories, you will end up feeling disappointed and anxious. So don't focus on that part of the media, the crime news, the social media, and those Facebook discussion and the comments, which create the conflicts and intolerance among the people. By watching such stuff, you will lose the hope in the humanity. By choosing the good stuff, we can create the opportunity to transcend our circumstances. Because what we focus on will determine our destiny. So we may start focusing on the good stuff. Focusing in the good stuff encourages you to seek the ultimate goal, the true happiness and your real satisfaction in your life. Thank you, my blessed daughter, and all my kids. You have taught me a life lesson to focus on the good stuff. You have taught me the unconditional love, the fun, excitement, and the forgiveness. You have taught me the curiosity of the learning, the creativity, and the expression of the feelings sincerely. You have taught me the flexibility, the adaptation of the change, falling down and stand up again, not quitting, fearless questions. You are messed in your own things and you don't care what other people think about you. You have taught me to don't take the stress, because when you get tired, you sleep, and when you wake up, you are full of energy, the enthusiasm and excitement. So let's learn the life lesson by studying the positive qualities of your child. Your teacher might be a child who will take you by the hand and asking you the questions that hadn't you considered ever. Your answer to your kid, your answer to your child is your answer to yourself. So remember that we are each the author of the script of our life. So I encourage you to focus on the good stuff and leave the rest.